Welcome back to Wario Land, and now we're gonna finish Stuff Canyon.
Okay.
Stove Canyon.
Stove Canyon, whatever.
It,
It's a stove.
tomato.
It's a stove, and it's a canyon.
Of course.
Oh, I love this song.
You know what they
Dun,
say,
dun,
out of the
dun,
frying
dun,
pan
dun,
and
dun.
into the fire. Boy, these pirates of syrups are come in different shapes and flavors.
Wee.
Ouch.
Now you're across. Oh, yeah.
Alright. What's that pad? Oh. That's
Bounce
the
pad.
Here we go.
Yes,
bounce pad.
Yes.
Ugh. Can we use
Ah,
at least ramps
shoot, I
as
don't know.
ramps?
Unfortunately, there are no ramps in this game too.
No.
Dun,
How
dun,
could I live
dun,
without that?
dun.
Alright, so
Oh.
basically, just keep going for this. Usually, I don't. I usually tend to jump out of the carts whenever I can, for the sake of being able to stop if I want. Basically, just do
I
what I'm.
just use the dash if
Yeah,
need be.
you also have to be careful in these sections because those bat things can surprise you if you're not careful.
Got that right.
Yeah, I guess we're kind of like the enemies, kind of like the birds in Ninja Gaiden.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Hmm.
All right.
There you are. Yeah, how do you do that? I never know how you do that.
Do what?
Summon the
Create the
coin
giant coin.
Up
Yeah.
B.
up B. You need a combo for that.
The first level teaches
Exactly,
you that.
Tibbs.
The-
It's like with Smash.
the
Use your up B for that.
The first level teaches you that. Basically, in the first level, there's the door locked, and it says there's a sign there saying up plus B. That's supposed to be your hint.
Alright, we got ourselves a boss stage coming.
I know. I've actually got Wario Land on my 3DS. I'll do it now.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Dwebs commentates on the game while playing it on his console.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I don't know, but usually he's playing a different game. But in here, he's watching me play it, and he's also playing it himself.
Good point. Usually that was my stick. Okay, Dwibs, let's see how you do.
Well, I'm going to restart from the beginning.
Let's see if you can actually catch up.
I doubt I'll be able to catch up, but
Yeah. Yeah, if you could catch up, I'd eat my 3DS.
how tasty is it?
Dwibs, you have to catch up first. Besides, I don't have a 3DS. I have a 3DS XL.
This was making a joke about ketchup. Whatever. There you go. Alright.
Ominous.
Really?
Mysterious.
You say so.
It's poetry to you. A certain form of poetry.
Yeah, but thin is the line between poetry and pretentiousness.
And now you're doing it too. Maybe unintentionally.
I suppose.
Yeah, that's the thing about poetry. There's so many forms of it that for all you know, just speaking usual language can be poetry.
So you're saying, so what? In that case, English can be pretentious?
Well, Dwibs, welcome to the 21st century, where plenty of people have been using the language of English to portray pretentiousness.
There you go. Tossed
Alright.
up away. Oh. Oh, I get it.
Ah.
You didn't want the spiky thing. Okay. Hmm.
Oh boy.
It's interesting. This level seems to, testing your skills.
Yep. I recognize a lot of these tough leaps and jumps
Okay,
remind
boss
me of
time.
the Super Mario Bros. 2
Holy
game.
shit!
What the hell
Oh
is that?
yeah.
It's now seems
It's a demon head.
Yes. Now we're fighting this thing. Don't ask me why.
And
We
you
just
have
are.
to-
Eh.
And you have to throw at him his own snots.
Yes, we do.
Getsu Fumaren, eat your heart out.
Wowie.
Ew! Meteor boogers.
Oh, and only 2 hits. Okay.
Yeah, basically what I'm doing is this boss can be a bit hard if you're not because if you don't get the patterns quite right. So basically, I'm keeping myself alive by using the cheat.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
There you go. 3 hits. Coins!
Coins, coins, coins! Yeah.
Yeah! Greed makes you do wonderful things.
Yay.
Da-da-da-da.
Okay, now we have a total of 2,022 coins and 545 treasures. Yay. So, what's next?
Now we're going to the SST Cup, which is actually the ship belonging to
Captain Syrup.
Exactly.
Oh, yes. Hey, Dribs. I wonder, do you over in Britain ever know what it's like to get tired from it being so hot and warm and sunny over here?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that might be what's going.
I'm a very, shall we say, probably because I'm skinny, but usually I quite can't stand the cold. But when it comes to hot weather, I'm usually very good with that.
Oh, yeah. I like warm here and there, however, I will admit that when it gets real hot and sunny,
Like
it
basically
is rather...
a lot of times when I'm at work, my colleagues will always be like, "Damn, it's hot," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine, thank you."
Ironic, because usually people figure that the Portuguese love the heat.
I do like heat. I like it much better than fucking
Oh, I know.
cold. Jesus.
Oh, I know. I was just talking about what you're saying about your compatriots complaining about the heat.
Not to mention, unless you're in something like that, like not to mention when you're in
What
Portugal.
the fuck?
Giant apple, I guess. Anyway.
With a bomb strapped in it. Go on.
Basically, okay, here in Portugal, I mean, the hotness won't really do it. I mean, at worst, you'll get tired because of the hot. With the cold, you can actually catch a cold, and that's not cool. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Although it sucks in places where you can get a sunburn.
Well, that's more so on the beach, though. If you're at home, you're fine. I mean, not to mention sunscreen exists.
Yeah.
Here you go. Ow.
So, the webs, did you manage to get to the end of the first level?
I've beaten the first bit of the first level, yeah.
Did you see the sign that says up?
Yeah, it said upbeat, yeah.
There you go.
So now
The only problem is that the sign says up B, but it doesn't tell you what exactly does the up B thing does. So you gotta hope and pray that you have at least 10 coins by the time you reach that point. Because if you
the good old days of the manual where you needed to read it strictly.
Yeah. Well, then again, I'm guessing the eShop version of this game probably has an built-in manual that says that. So
It says it.
I guess sure. Web, since you're playing it, why don't you check the digital manual, see if it talks about the up B thing.
Okay, pressing the manual button.
God damn it.
There
you
go.
Let's see what's the next treasure.
Wow. There's a cave
take out
inside
a 10. Here we are. It says here, take out a 10 gold coin up plus B when you have 10 or more coins.
There you go then.
There you go.
So even in the virtual console version, just read the manual and you're fine.
Yeah.
Now if you somehow get a used copy of this,
reminds me of that joke Doug did once in one of his reviews. Like I think it was in the King and I review, where he started by talking about the history behind the King and I, and he's like, let's talk history, and then the sounds of people going, shut up, you gotta learn something. Like, it's usually what I say, we're like, okay, mate, let's start, but before we play this game, let's start our ML, and of course the kids of today will go, shut up, you gotta learn something at some point.
Yeah, ironically. Even more ironic is the fact that back then, manuals where you got your bulk of your story from, or at least understand what the heck was going on.
Hell, the entirety of the story in the first 2 Sonic games was in the manual.
Yep.
Not to mention
actually, okay, Sonic 2 did have that final cutscene with stills, at least. Sonic 1, really, yeah, you had to read the manual to know what the fuck was even going on.
And don't even get me started on the Mario manuals, especially Super Mario Brothers 2.
Well, actually, also, too, allow me to correct you right there. We don't need a manual to know the story of Last Battle. The game itself spoils the entire story.
Yeah, I forgot with that long text.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Super Mario Brothers 2, how are you supposed to know that it's a dream world without reading the manual?
Could you, basically, Jova, since you weren't in that commentary, literally, the way Last Battle for the Mega Drive or Genesis starts is there's a big giant wall of text. It literally spoiling the entire plot for you before the title screen even pops up. The game spoils itself.
It's not even things that happened so far and now you have to reprise. No, it's literally the things you're gonna do in the game.
Yeah.
So it's like a Star Wars. Literally, spoil the entire movie. And
it's pretty much that.
Imagine the first wall text of a Star Wars movie actually spoiled the plot of the entire movie.
That's pretty much.
Can you imagine the rage it would have been like in the day? I can see it now. Oh, by the way, Luke is Darth Vader's son. Ignore this giant bit in the wall of text. Can you imagine how much people probably would have yelled foul at that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, I love sprite flickering.
Well, it's a limitation.
Oh, dude, apparently somebody loves sprite flickering since some games actually make that a feature in throwbacks.
Well, there's limitations at the time. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Not to mention, Teo, let's not forget that Last Battle. Well, Last Battle didn't spoil its ending, at least. The ending that we have a horse. Oh, and that Alyssa was in love with Max. Again, I haven't seen Hokuto no Ken past the first episode, so I don't know who the actual real names of these characters are.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Are you telling me that Last Battle is based off of an anime?
It is.
Okay, Joe.
Go ahead.
Basically, originally in Japan, it was supposed to be a licensed game about Hokuto no Ken, aka Feast of the North Star. Ever heard about it?
Feast of the North Star. I like that show.
Okay. The thing is, Sega, for some reason, did not want to localize it the proper way, keeping the names. So they basically changed every single name or every single character into something else.
Yeah. Oh my god, I thought that the protagonist of Last Battle looked familiar, but I just thought it was a coincidence.
So the game became Last Battle, starring I forgot even the name of a warrior.
Arzak.
The mighty warrior Arzak.
With 2 A's.
I suck at Mario games. I keep running into the enemies.
A warrior that kept shouting every 5 seconds. Strength has returned.
Let's switch it. I'm switching it off before I embarrass myself.
What about? Am I good or not, huh?
Yeah. Oh, baby, a triple.
Oh my god. So you're telling me that all this time, Last Battle was an adaptation? I thought that the characters looked familiar, but I thought it was just a big coincidence. But it looks like I was right.
How do you activate the cheats in that game?
Come on,
you pause.
Don't resort to cheats that much.
Okay, basically you have pause and press select 16 times.
16 times? Whoa.
After that, there's a blinking cursor would show up. Then you hold B, and while you're holding B, you can use the D-pad to basically circle for the various things and increase your lives, your coins, and shit like that.
Okay, I'm gonna see if that works in the Virtual Console version.
I'm pretty sure it should. It's an actual emulation of the original game, so I'm pretty sure it works.
Right. Okay. So it's what you press, you pause the game and press select 16 times.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, next level.
9, 10.
Do-do-do-do.
Oh my god, it worked!
Of course it did, Webs. It's the original. It's literally a ROM on an emulator. It's there's nothing changed.
All right, we're almost there.
Okay, basically there's Alt B, and then you can use the D-pad. And if you want to, and another thing, okay, you can be sure to Alt B and A. And if you Alt B and A, you'll be able to go past the lives number and go into Wario's face. And if you press up there, you'll be. And remember, you have to Alt B and A while you're doing all of this. If you press up on Wario's face, you'll be able to switch forms. Basically, you can use that as a way to avoid dying. Basically.
Okay, now I've got 99 lives, 800 coins, and 999 seconds for this stage.
There you go.
Cheapskate.
Well, Jova,
Let's see if he still manages to lose.
I suck at these games, so...
Oh, come on, dude. Try and better yourself. But I kid. although Theo just raised a good point. I wonder if you'll still be able to make it through even with those cheats.
I was always the kind of guy who loved reading magazines to look at cheats for my games, because the idea of cheating the game, I don't know, it gives me an empowering feeling to literally cheat to show the game who's boss, basically.
I still miss the days of the Konami code. Can't believe Konami themselves apparently killed it or made it DLC.
Konami kills everyone.
Even their own code.
Okay, I threw the coin in that skull. That's a checkpoint.
Well, whatever, Dwibs. You could just put more coins anyway.
Is the position of the treasure corresponding to a specific letter being, tied in a specific way? Like
not really.
The sword is on the letter E for some reason.
Not really. I guess it's to indicate that that's treasure A, that's treasure B, that's treasure C.
Oh, okay. So we're just wait.
Yes, Jigglypuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, too, they're gonna pull a Link's Awakening here.
All right.
All right.
Oh, hey, at least he's not singing.
Ugh.
You know, they say that when a Jigglypuff sings to you, you never know if you'll really be able to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Jeremy, make your Pokemon.
You wake up, you'll just have a lot of crayon drawing.
Make your Pokemon dark. Make your Pokemon pretty dark, Joe.
Oh, come on,
no, don't worry.
Pokemon is actually pretty dark.
Pokédex entry.
I mean, Pokemon is actually pretty dark if you actually stop and think about it. I mean, let's think about this, Twips. There's an entire town in the Kanto region dedicated to the fucking dead.
Yes, Lavender Town, and don't even get me started on the whole Pokemon Ghost Tower.
Multiple times, the economy of a Pokemon world is completely terrible.
And let's not even get over the fact that it's kind of the equivalent of cockfighting in some regards.
A similar thing is in Pikmin, where Olimar is literally forced laboring the Pikmin into doing what he wants, and the Pikmin are obeying him because they see him as a fodder figure and shit, so basically...
Don't even get me started on the cuckoos from Legend of Zelda.
Not to mention, Dwebs, here's the thing in Pikmin. In Pikmin, we actually... in order to reproduce themselves, the Pikmin literally kill animals and then carry their corpses into their... onion thing, so they can produce more Pikmin out of them.
Nintendo always had that kind of humor.
Oh, you want to talk real grim, Dwibs? Let's talk about Super Metroid.
It's that kind of thing where my theory is that Nintendo themselves aren't even aware of what they're doing. They're just thinking in terms of game designing terms where...
Oh, but don't you know, Pedro? Nintendo is for kids.
No, I'm not saying that Nintendo is for kids. I'm just, it's just that...
No, that's one of the
Quoting
common
the idiots who
criticisms
say
of
that.
Oh yeah, of
games
course.
these
Well, yeah,
days.
of course. But the thing is, again, I'm pretty sure Miyamoto didn't actually think of that when he was making Pikmin. I'm pretty sure he just sees the Pikmin as like, these are the army things and these are the things you have to multiply. If you use games, Miyamoto's views on gaming is very mechanical. So I'm pretty sure.
I'm not quite sure, but okay.
Remember,
But it's
Joe,
stuff
this is the
like
guy
Stick
who
and Star you're
said.
talking about.
Remember,
Yeah,
Joe,
I agree.
This is the guy who thinks JRPGs should not have a story.
Okay.
Theo,
Yes.
Okay.
I've got some bad news for you. I managed to get past
Let
that
me
level
rephrase,
without dying.
Pedro. It's like, well, basically
Oh,
like this.
no.
Okay.
Dude.
Miyamoto can occasionally have a mechanical view, but other times he can have an insightful view. I'd say it's more a mixture of stuff. I mean, okay, granted, his view on JRPGs may not be the best, but he can be insightful on stuff like platformers and, stuff that's definitely up his alley. That's not to say he can't do a lot of good here and there. I mean, with a lot of the stuff he's created. However, it tends to be a bit of a mixed match on how much he thinks into stuff regarding each genre.
Personally,
As opposed to, say, him just having a mechanical view on all games in general.
Personally, I'm kind of looking forward to Koizumi-san taking over the Mario series. AKA the...
Well, he practically has. I mean, yeah, Miyamoto technically is in charge, but he's mainly just, more of a figurehead and, a producer, someone who hangs behind,
Well, but don't
give them the
forget,
pointers in there.
Well, the thing is, Jova, unlike Miyamoto, Koizumi does like putting in story elements in his games, so I'm pretty sure eventually when he does indeed get the series completely under his control, I'm pretty sure he'll put in, we'll start getting more... We'll start getting more Galaxy 1s, if you know what I mean.
Giant vulture thing.
Who knows? Maybe Galaxy 1's and a bit more. Now, if we could just have another Mario game with voice acting, that'll make my day.
And honestly,
No.
I
With
think...
good voice acting, mind you, though. With good voice acting.
No, it's not, no, I know what you mean, but honestly, I don't know. I don't think Mario really needs voice acting, honestly. Unless you're telling an actual in-depth story, and Mario stories, if you ask me, should be simple. If you're telling a story akin to Galaxy 1, you don't really need voice acting. Text is fine.
Yeah, well, okay. As one of the few people who actually kind of like Sunshine's story, aside from the obviously stupider plot elements of it, I did think that it was a valiant enough effort, and I wouldn't mind seeing at least maybe the occasional, maybe make it occasional voice acting.
And we got...
Anywho, right now on screen, as you can tell by the music, we're headed near towards Endgame. Since we just went through Captain Ship's pirate ship.
Parsley Woods. Whatever the hell that means.
I guess we're gonna explore that in the next part.
See you then.
See you then.
See ya.